Yes! Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a Wednesday night video, and it's Wednesday night. You know what that means? Time for another video right here on the official Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button down there. You know where it is in hell, otherwise known as the description box below, where you can subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video or any one of my videos on my respective channels. If you wish, you don't have to, but if you want to, do it. But don't leave stupid comments, because bye-bye to you. You can go cry to your mama if you don't like it. Because it is what it is. You're not respectful to the channel and to me, then fuck you, man. And that's pretty much it. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face. Violently. Because you miss anything, you're SOL. And you know what that means. And if you don't know what it means, Google it. That's all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media. And don't forget to hit that bell. Do it now. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, like that one, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. And like I said, if you like it, great. You stick that thumb straight up everybody else's woo-ha, because that's where it belongs. If you don't like it, then get out of here. But you won't, because you're too stupid. No blame. And that's pretty much it. And we move on with that. But thank you, anyway, for the free view, free sub, and all that other good shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night. Like I said, you know what that means. We got Dynamite coming up in a little bit. Fright Night Dynamite is Halloween Eve. So, the annual Halloween week shows for WWE. We had one on Raw. We had NXT, which I'll get to in a minute. And then tonight, we got Fright Night Dynamite. That rhymes. But we got that. But we got Swerve versus Shelton Benjamin. That should be interesting tonight. We got to hear from Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice, and he is pissed off. Orange Cassidy about Moxley and crew, who actually might get a new name. They're not going to be called the Blackpool Cuck Club anymore. They might be called the Death Riders, because Moxley trademarked it. So, see if they change their name, but we'll see what happens with that. We got Adam Cole, baby! Back in action tonight, taking on Buddy Murphy. That should be very interesting to see. We got Camille Brick House. She's a brick house. She's my tomato. No, all that good shit. Camille will be taking on Chris Statlander tonight. Should we see what happens with all that? What else we got tonight? I don't even know. I don't even know what else, but we got a good night on Fright Night Dynamite. Should be some interesting stuff, and that's coming up in a little bit. Also, Game 5 of the World Series. Hey, the Yankees won! Woo! I told you they were going to win the bullpen game. And now we got Flaherty, Yamamoto, probably in Game 6, and Walker Buehler, and possible Game 7, but still, the Dodgers are up 3-1. Game 5 tonight at the construction site with those classy asshole fans. I'm glad those two guys got kicked out. They should be banned for life and should be thrown in jail, too. But we're talking Major League Baseball Rob Manfred. All they did was refund these idiots' tickets, but, there's a but, and it stinks, but it doesn't stink this time, but, anyway, the money is actually the tickets are going to a cancer patient and their family. I think that's great, but still, why would these idiots get their money back? Why would they get their money back? I hope they're banned. They get banned for life for every New York venue. Pretty much they should get banned from all sports in America and the world. They get banned for forever. Fuck them. Fuck those two guys. They legit almost injured Mookie Betts last night in the first fucking inning when he made that great catch down the line on Gleyber Torres' foul ball. He makes the catch, and then these two idiots try to rip his fucking arm off. The fuck is that? See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Skankies and their fucking fans are the worst franchise ever. They are horrible, they are classless pieces of shit. And they got overpaid, steroid-using assholes on their team. And we know the biggest one of them all, Stanton. I say judgy-wudgy, but we don't know officially. But it is what it is. The Yankees are the worst franchise in all of sports. And you thought the Red Sox were bad. Well, the assholes, Astros, but... See, the Mets fans, we won't do that shit to other teams. Yeah, we threw batteries at John Rocker where we had a reason to do that. Because he went like this to the fans, like, fuck the fans! He's lucky the Mets didn't win that series. He would have had real bad egg on his face in 1999. But it is what it is. So, you want to call me and other Met fans hypocrites? It's like, oh, you threw batteries on the field. But we had a reason to do that shit. These stupid Yankee fans did that shit. This is not the first time we heard about fans doing that shit. They do freaking bottles, not glass bottles, obviously. They threw beer bottles. I think it was against the Cleveland Guardians. I don't remember when. I think it was like a year or two ago at the center fielder. Remember that? And then the Yankees they're celebrating because there was a game-winning hit and everything. And then you see the center fielder almost scaled the freaking outfield wall and almost beat the fuck out of these people. He should have too. And then while that's going on, we see Judgy Wudgy and the rest of the Yankees go, whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, even the Yankees, they know that their fans are stupid! First inning, these two idiots do that. So I wonder if they were inebriated, drinking a woohoo, First fucking inning. Morons. These fucking people from the Bronx are fucking idiots. And their fucking team is garbage. 27 times they cheated. But we'll talk about that later. But it just pissed me off as a baseball fan. Yes, I am a baseball fan. Because I saw some comment, I didn't see it, but it was in my held folder. Because I don't, some comments, are held because they're stupid, So some idiot says, oh, you a baseball fan too? Fucking clown. I've been a baseball fan all my life. You didn't know that by now? I talk about the Mets on my channels. I talk about different other teams. I talk about football. Rarely I talk about basketball, and I talk a lot about football. So I'm not a sports fan. It's like saying I don't like music. Why do you think I'm wearing the shirts, of In This Moment and New Year's Day, Metallica, I have other bands too, by the way. It's just not those main bands I listen to. I listen to almost everything, but, not everything, but good bands. I listen to pop music, except Bieber, because Bieber's a fucking prick. What's he done lately? He's got his health problems, big fucking whoop. What's he done lately? Nothing. Hasn't had an album, I think, in a few years. Well, besides the health thing, that's one thing, but still. Fucking Lady Gaga came out with her new video for her song Disease off her new album, Harlequin, which is skyrocketing right now. The video itself, 3 million in a day, mind you. You know that's gonna skyrocket. Oh, Bieber got 6 billion. He's not even the king of pop. He doesn't even hold a candle to Michael Jackson. And if you look at it, the queen of pop, we all thought it was Janet Jackson. Nope. Not really. It's Lady Gaga. She's like the queen of pop. She's the queen of dance, and she's just the queen. I know she's Mama Demon. Well, we can't call her Mama Demon per se, but, that's Maria Brink of this great band in this moment. But, even though they call Maria Brink Lady Gaga, of metal, but, that's just her. But man, that video for Disease that came out today, it is creepy. Good creepy, though. And a song, I can't get it out of my goddamn head. And yes, I did buy the CD. I don't have it right now, but, I bought it off Spotify, so. Even though it's free on Spotify, because I get everything on Spotify downloaded. I don't have to pay 1 red cent. I mean, if I wanted to buy the CD, yeah, for nostalgia reasons, yeah, it's one thing, but. But yeah, I like Lady Gaga, so what? I like NSYNC, I like, Justin Timberlake. I like pop music. There's not a lot of pop music acts I like, besides Britney Spears, of course, And I do like some rap these days, not the good rap, but, well, not the good rap, the bad rap, the mumble rap shit. I'll listen to Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, There's some good rap. I have Eminem's new album, which is amazing. That song Houdini is just abracadabra. I'll reach out and grab you. Okay. Steve Miller Band, by the way, we did it, but originally sampled by Eminem. So good old Steve Miller Band. Gotta love them. Moving on. Alright. So yeah, but yeah. Man, that Lady Gaga song is just gonna be in my head for years. Well, months actually, not years, but. And also I saw Tears for Fears on Jimmy Kimmel the other night, singing the new song. What's the name of the song? The Girl I Knew. I think it's called The Girl I Knew or something like that. It's off the new record, Songs for an Unknown Planet, or something like that. I can't remember the name, I'm sorry. My head is not with me today, it's pounding some. But, in any case, that's a great album. And the album before that, The Tipping Point. Even before that album, what was it called? Tangerine? Not Tangerine. Got the name of that album, but that album's good. Tears for Fears is an obscure band, but they're kick ass. I wanted to see them this year, but at the PNC, they were at the PNC the other a couple months ago, actually. They're pricey. You can't just go there like I used to back in the day. When they were. I went to see In This Moment for $50 ticket. on the floor with a $50 VIP. So I had to pay $100 for the entire thing. Even with Rosa, it's $200. Plus, buy those tickets in advance in a VIP, and then save up for if it was in New York City, they have to save up money. But it was in Jersey, that's a little bit you have to save up, but because you have to pay for the train ride, you gotta pay for the cabs and everything. It's just, and the food, of course, too. Food and drink. Oh, I miss those days when you could do that, when it was cheaper, and now it's like need an arm and a leg to pay for all this shit. Yeah, it's, gotta. It's like David Lee Roth, the idiot that he is. He's still Diamond David Lee Roth. As he always sang, in Jump, you gotta roll with the punches to get to what's real. Okay. So we get that. Moving on. So, ticket prices go up, concert prices go up, Ticketmaster charges are just ridiculously dumb. Which Ticketmaster never existed, that's why I don't buy it off Ticketmaster. I get it off SeatGeek or cheaper places to get it from, basically. Access, Live Nation. They don't charge that shit like Ticketmaster does. $15.50 for the arena charge. I'm like, what? Stupid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly get to the video, and we're going to get into AEW Dynamite, and then Game 5 of the World Series. Go Dodgers. We'll see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Wednesday night, October the 30th, 2024, Halloween Eve. So, we got all that. But anyway, on this, just give me 1 second. On this Wednesday night, it is time for your late and out-of-date NXT review. For last night, October the 29th, 2024, pretty much the aftermath, or kind of part 2 of Halloween Havoc, which was a great show this past Sunday night. And now we're on the road to Deadline, which is coming up in about a little over a month from now. We got that. By the way, 4 weeks away from tomorrow. 4 weeks from tomorrow. Thanksgiving coming your way. And under 8 weeks until level 48 and Christmas. And then 9 weeks, pretty much 8.5 weeks until the end of the year. So we're about 2 months away from 2025 about to start, so we're getting it done, baby. Holiday season coming up in about a month from now. So get ready. Get your Christmas stuff now. Don't get it at Black Friday or anything after that, because it could be insane. Insane, like Crazy Eddie would say back in the day. Remember that? Remember Crazy Eddie? Some of you do, some of you don't. Insane! Insane in the membrane. Okay. Moving on. Alright. So, NXT from last night, from the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. I guess you can call it the go-home show before next Wednesday, not next Tuesday, because of Election Day. By the way, vote for Trump. If you haven't done it already, do your early voting now. I'm about to do it Friday, actually. I wanted to do it Saturday, but can't because of Crown Jewel, and Sunday I won't be around, so. And Monday, the early voting stops on Sunday, so. See, do I do it Friday, or I have to get up early on Election Day, just do my voting as an American. Make the right choice. Don't vote for somebody that's, the same shit. I don't want the same shit for 4 years. I want change, goddammit. I feel like Owen Hart. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change! Woo! I'm not a nugget! I'm a black heart, damn it! God bless Owen Hart. God bless that man. moving on. Alright. So, the go-home show before next Wednesday's Philadelphia show from the ECW Arena. We got a lot of people from ECW going to be at the show. Dawn Marie will be there as a special ref for Lola Faces and Jada Parker in a hardcore match. We also got the original Queen of Xtreme, Francine. She'll be there. Ooh, she's going to look good too. We got Rob Van Dam. You suck. He's going to be there. A couple others are going to be there. Maybe Bully Ray. We'll get to him in a minute. Maybe The Undertaker. He was backstage last night. He's backstage and you don't show him? Come on now. It's The Undertaker, the goat of all goats of the modern era. I'm like, come on. You don't show him? Bruh. He might be in Philly next week, but we'll see what happens with that. And maybe some more. Actually, Nunzio will be there. We'll talk about Nunzio of the FBI. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But before we get to all the ECW stuff, let's get into the show. Vic Joseph, the man with a creepy jacket and a lot of candy, because he knows he loves Halloween. Anyway, he's there with Booker T, sucker! Oh yeah, man. Okay. By the way, still wearing that good suit from the Men's Warehouse. When you go to the Men's Warehouse, you might like the way you look. They might guarantee it. Anyway, moving on. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we start off with a big recap of Halloween Havoc. And then we get all that. Then we get interrupted by Tatum Paxley, who has a casket match. She spun the wheel on at Halloween Havoc, and it landed on a casket match. First ever women's casket match in all of WWE. That includes the main roster. So Tatum Paxley comes out wearing like a nice little blue, black, white little getup. I thought that was nice. Anyway, she takes on Wendy Choo Choo, who came out, blue face paint, looked like a fucking clown. I didn't get that. I know it's Halloween and everything, but looked like that? Maybe a demonic clown, I don't know. But anyway, this match was crazy as shit. Holy crap. For a women's casket match, I thought this was amazingly crazy as fuck. But anyway, so Tatum brings the casket. Wendy Choo Choo brings her bed, basically, which is basically a door, a door, Anyway, so this went crazy. And commentary says the first casket match was between The Undertaker and Kamala, the Ugandan Giant, 1992. I remember that very well. Oh yes, my Undertaker is putting the finishing touches on your coffin. Oh yes. Damn, I do a good pallbearer. Anyway. Alright, so we see that. Even though the coffin, the casket looked like a coffin, basically, but same thing. Almost the same thing. Anyway, Wendy gets a trash can wrapped around her head, we get some kendo stick shots. Boom! Almost like the Dodgers. But anyway, we get a reverse angle slam, interesting, back on the inside of the ring. Then Wendy Choo Choo puts Tatum in the trash can for a drop kick. And then we get the dollhouse. Not that dollhouse from TNA. We're at a dollhouse in the corner, and Tatum tries to send Wendy into it, but she stopped just in the nick of time. Then she hip tossed Tatum into the dollhouse. Ow! And then Tatum uses the pillow to avoid the casket being closed, because she got knocked the fuck out. And then Wendy Choo Choo takes the pull-up pillow and takes it apart and pours the contents out, and we got Legos! We're going hardcore, we're going close to ultra-violent. And then they jockey to see who gets put onto the Legos, and Wendy Choo Choo wins that with a full Nelson slam. Ow! Ugh. And then Wendy sends her into the casket, tries to shut the lid. Tatum's like, nope, no, not gonna do that. And then both crash into the lid. The lid closes. We're like, who won? No, can't win. So they continue the match. And then Tatum with a fire extinguisher shot into Wendy Choo Choo's face, which led her to fall off the apron onto her bed, which was a door, basically. Ow! And then, pretty much, Tatum put Wendy Choo Choo in the casket to get the win, and the ever great time of 10-10 wins news. No, 10-10, Make-A-Wish. So we get that. Alright, so this match was crazy. I gave this, I might be a little bit biased on this, 4.25 out of 5 stars. It was crazy. As shit, like Jay Briscoe would say. Alright, ooh, eyes. Ooh, great, creepy. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we get another Halloween Havoc recap. I don't know why we got that. Alright, then we go to the NXT World Heavyweight Champion, Trick Willie! Whoop that trick, oh yeah, man. So, he comes out, the winner of the Devil's Playground match. Still our champ. And then we see Rich Holland attack him after the match with Ethan Page. And then Bubba Ray Dudley, or Bully Ray, comes out for the save for a little thank you. So Trick says, I think a thank you is in order for Bubba Ray. So, on cue, Bully Ray comes out, says, I did what I did because Rich was disrespectful. My daughter! And then he says, I was watching him get involved and wonder where everyone was. Yeah, what was everybody? And they didn't want to help Trick. Come on now. But none of them came out because of that belt. Because nobody wants that belt, actually. Really. And then he tells Trick, you need to have eyes in the back of your head. So Trick's like, yeah, I understand that. I'm going to get my revenge. And what I want is a tag team match against those two guys. And he wants Bully Ray to join him at the ECW Arena, that bingo hall, next week. Bully Ray's like, I known you for about 3 minutes. Did he say 3 minutes? And the Juices were like, yeah, I'm gonna come out of retirement for the 50 millionth time. I'm gonna lace up these boots and be Bully Ray again. And then he puts on the glasses like the old school Dudley boys. And he goes, no. Oh, really, dude? Come on. And I was pissed off at first. I'm like, wait a minute, we still got a lot of show to go. So I'm like, he's teasing. He's teasing us, and that's what he did. But we'll get to that a little bit. Anyway, moving on. So, 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we have Ava Rain in the back. We see Wesley on his phone. We see Nikita Leon talking to somebody. And then, Rob Van Dam, you suck. He comes in and says, well, if Bubba doesn't want to do it, I'll join up with Trick. And then Ava's like, well, I'd love to have you on the show, and I'll think of something for you to do. Besides smoke weed and have, his hot, smoking hot wife, Katie there, twerking, whatever she's going to do. Anyway, so then former NXT Women's North American Champion Kaylani Jordan comes in and says, hey, I want a rematch and get my belt back since, Fatal Influence, beat me, basically. Fallon beat her in that 3-way gauntlet match. And then Nikita Leon comes in and says, getting back in the line, bitch. And then Kelly's like, well, that don't work for me, so let's have a match. Why not? Well, we get that. So I get a 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Let me just put the Rich Man's Cable on CBS. We're gonna get ready to go. Okay, get that. Alright, so I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we see the chairman of the board, Sean Spears, and the resident virgin, Brooks Jensen, They come in, they talk to my cousin, he can't come out right now because he's busy. Tony D'Angelo. They play him a voicemail from someone not happy with how things have been going lately. And they say, well, we're going to take care of you next week, Tony. So, commentary actually confirmed this, and it was Nunzio. You know, little Nunzio, you know, little Guido from the FBI. You know, Sally Graziano, where's my, you know, I won't say what we all know what it is, but anyway. Sally ate it, by the way. Alright, so Nunzio was on the phone. So looks like we're going to get the FBI next week. Well, which version? Well, we can't get the original version because Tracy Smothers is sadly passed away. I don't know what's going on with Sally Graziano, if he's still alive, if he's slim, or he's still fat. But and there was another guy, I forgot his name, that was in the final version, basically. Well, there's still, I mean, there's still, the FBI is still around. They do indie shows here and there, but it's not the FBI we once knew and loved. But it would be nice to see Nunzio next week. Maybe Sally Graziano. Maybe that other guy. But I can't wait to hear those chants next week when Nunzio comes out. I'm just going to leave it at that. Alright, so I get the 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the Heritage Cup match between Lexus King and Mr. Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey. Speaking of Mr. Regal, Wargate! He was there at ringside to be the second man in the corner for Lexus King. My girl Maddie Winkowski, Tavion Heights, and Miles, don't call me Ozzy Osbourne, was there for Mr. Charlie Dempsey. Match was okay, nothing great. Round 1 begins, and Charlie Dempsey grabs a bridging butterfly suplex to get the win in 2.5 minutes. And basically, this was like a submission match, basically, for Charlie Dempsey. He beat the fuck out of Lexus King. Poor Brian Pillman Jr. Anyway, round 2 starts, same fucking thing. And, Lexus hits a bell-to-back suplex into a super kick, which dropped Dempsey, but he's alright because he saved by the bell. That was that. Round 3 starts, and, Dempsey goes after the bad knee, which I think Lexus landed awkwardly on the outside. Goes after that. Fishman suplex for a near fall, half crab to put Lexus, in major danger. Somehow Lexus fights back, his knee gives out, and then Mr. Regal tries to slip him the brass knucks, and Lexus King's like, I am not like my father! And then that allowed Dempsey to grab almost like a Chaos Theory suplex. 1, 2, 3, and Charlie Dempsey retains the Heritage Cup with 5 seconds left in the 3rd round. 13.5 minutes overall, and we get that. And we move on. Alright, so Dynamite has just started. Orange ropes, obviously for Halloween. And speaking of freshly squeezed orange, we have Orange Cassidy coming out to talk about John Moxley. And he is pissed about what happened to a certain guy named Chucky T. Basically got Pillmanized with his neck. I don't know if he's still in the hospital still. They haven't really mentioned it. Sweet, 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 too sweet. Orange Cassidy is a man of few words, but when he gets pissed, he'll talk for a while. Still dressed in black. The dark version of Orange Cassidy. And they're really setting up Moxley, Orange Cassidy. I think it's going to happen at Full Gear, unless they do it before then, which I think would be dumb, but... So, we got all that. So, anyway. Alright, so back to NXT. Mr. Regal's son gets the win. And Mr. Regal, well, he tried to cheat and, well, backfired on him. We got that. So 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. They're gonna video on Luna Vice essay and Jada Parker. Both women with promos for that. That was interesting. Alright, then we get to Delta's NXT debut. And my goodness, she beat the shit out of Brindley Reese, who's, oh my god. Zarya picked her up by her arm and it popped out. Eesh. Holy shit. But somehow I think it popped back in. But basically this was total domination from Delta. Just the F5 to get her first win in NXT. It was just dominant. Then after the match, the ladies of Fatal Influence, Casey Jane, and my girl, Jasmine Nix, and the new NXT Women's NXT North American Champion, Fallon, Don't Call Me Dun, Henley, pop up in the crowd, start mocking Delta, and then the NXT Women's Champion, Roxy, and her best friend, Corey Jade, come out, start doing the same shit. They kind of corner Delta, and then Julia and Stephanie Vacour come in to kind of even the odds. You know, it's kind of like 5 on 3, no, 5 on 4, where with Kaylani Jordan coming out, and then we hear this weird siren, like an ambulance siren. The Big Papa Pump is coming out. Nope, it's Big Mama Pump. Jordan Grace from TNA. I guess her contract ran out, and she comes out and basically destroy the villains. And then we find out we got a 10-woman tag team match next week on the show. We also see Mommy Rhea Ripley comes into the Faces locker room, and her and Delta have a little stare down. I'm interested. Alright, so back to AEW for just a second. So, Orange Cassidy has now challenged Moxley for the AEW World title. Is it at Full Gear? Well, it never said, of course. So basically saying, I'm going to take the symbol of this company, and I'm going to take it out of your bag and put it back in my backpack, basically. I don't think he's going to do it. It's going to be, hi guys, it's me, Darby. I come from Seattle. I didn't die in the earthquake, don't worry. I just laid a turd. Yeah, anybody heard about that earthquake today in Portland, Oregon? Well, not Portland. It was in the area. It was in Barnard, somewhere in Oregon, basically. 6.1 magnitude earthquake that was felt in Seattle, almost near Vancouver. And throughout Washington State, most of Oregon, I think a little bit of Northern California. So that was kind of, scary. So to anybody who lives in the Seattle area or the Portland, Oregon area, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. I hope nothing got damaged and you're okay. So I love you guys. No, we had one here in New York. Well, wasn't New York City, but out on the outskirts of New York in New Jersey. It was a 4.1. Then we had aftershocks. I think it was back in, when was that? April? So, you think an earthquake can't happen in the West Coast or the Northwest Coast, but they do. Wow. Mercedes Moné kind of having the Stephanie Vacour look, almost. Damn, she's looking amazingly hot. She comes out with Camille. And Renee goes up to her, talks about Camille's match with Chris Statlander coming up later in the night. Surprised Renee's not dressed up. Well, she is in black, but... Cleveland! Cleveland, Ohio, the hometown of the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame Museum, which I love to piss on. And yeah, I did say that. So, we So Renee says, "Good luck, Camille." Camille's like, and then Mercedes like, "You don't need luck when you're with the CEO." Ah, Adam Cole, here he comes. Adam Cole, baby's here. Ah, where's my? There we go. Let's see Adam Cole. I just want to hear his music. I don't care if I get clipped and commented, well, copyrighted. Yes! Alright, Adam Cole's coming out for his first match in over a year, taking on Buddy Murphy, Buddy Matthews, whatever you want to call him, from the House of Block. This is the first of the 3 matches that Adam Cole and Roddy has to win to face MJF at Full Gear. The first of 3 gets to face gets to face MJF. I think it's gonna be Adam Cole. Let me do his thing before we move on. Yes. I can't get enough of Adam Cole, baby. On Twitch, in the arena, I met him a few times. He thinks I stalk him, but I don't. No, he doesn't. He never said that before. Yeah! Can we get story time with Adam Cole before the match? Obviously, we're not going to get it. And then the lights go out. Alright. But Adam Cole, baby! Okay, we got that. Alright, let's get back to Delta and Brinley Reese. Delta wins, like I said, and then the 10-woman tag team match next Wednesday night from the ECW arena. Mommy Rhea Ripley came in to the Faces locker room, and her and Delta, like I said, whew, I'm interested, give me my money. Take my money, Hunter and Shawn Michaels. Holy shit. The Jordan Grace comes in. That was great. Alright, moving on. Then we get to Nikita Lyons and Kaylani Jordan. 4 minutes. We got Adriana Rizzo came out for a little distraction. I was right. Which allowed Kaylani Jordan to pull Nikita down. I think she was trying for a moonsault or some type of move off the middle rope. Pulled her down, pulled her down, and then hits one of a kind! You know, the split-legged moonsault made famous by RVD. And somehow, someway, she gets a shocking upset victory over Nikita Lyons. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Adriana Rizzo comes in and starts beating the crap out of Nikita Lyons. I wonder who attacked her. I told you it was Nikita Lyons. I think we knew that last week. I told you I should write this goddamn show. It's a little. I keep telling you. Some people miss these things in the back during the promos and, you know, sometimes during the matches and everything. You miss the little things. Little things. Okay. You miss the little things and then you're like, oh, how did that happen? And then I have to tell you. I should fucking write for NXT. I should. Or for the main roster, or for AEW, basically. Why? Really should for AEW because they don't have writers. Just go off the fly, you know. But yeah, I mean, if Hunter and Shawn Michaels wanted to, you know, need writers, you know, I'm here. Give it a call. I'm on the next flight to Florida. I can if you just help me out with lodging and other things. But that's, you know. But with the flight and the you know, where I'm gonna stay, I'm not gonna stay in a hotel for like 5 months. Come on. Well, first of all, I don't have the money. I mean, if you're paying for it, that's one thing, but you know, might have to keep me away from half of that NXT women's locker room. But we move on. All right. After that, Ethan Page comes out for a little chitty chat, but then Rich Holland comes out to interrupt him. He says, everyone is sick and tired of you, Ethan, but it's going to be me taking the NXT title from Trick Willie. And he says Bully Ray made the right call to turn down the tag team match. But, he forgot Bully Ray was still in the building. He comes out, says, the last 48 hours, I know a lot about you. You know, you commanded a conversation on Busted Open Radio with Dave LaGreca. And he's like, I'm impressed with your rugby background and ability to come back after serious injuries so quick. And he's like, but the one thing I don't like is you disrespecting my radio show. But I'm not going to be wrestling again. I'm not coming back. Rich is like, well, I'm not surprised because you're just a radio show host and pretty much like ECW, you're overrated. Oh, you did not just say that. Tell me he did not just say that. He did. And then a 2-on-1 beatdown on Bully Ray, but then Trick Willie came out for the save, and then Bully Ray gets on the mic, he says, that's it, I'm coming out of retirement. Tag team match next week at the ECW Arena, and all we missed was a tables match. But we're gonna get some tables, obviously. I think after the match, we're gonna get some tables. Maybe Devon shows up. Uh-oh. Is Adam Cole hurt again? Oh, no. I hope not. We kind of landed awkwardly on his ankle, which got shattered. And he goes over to the commentary table. And it's kind of limping. Oh, he gets kicked right in the face with a penalty kick. And it was good. And Kyle O'Reilly was watching in the back. But, Cole was rotating his foot around. I hope he didn't re-injure it. I mean, he just came back after a year and a half, almost a year and a half. Oh, I would hate to see him get hurt again. And he said that he wants to finish his career in AEW. Well, it could be tonight. But I hope not. Guys, in his 30s, I think he's got a long way to go. He's in his prime. I would say he's in his prime. Sucks he got him and Britt Baker, DMD, baby. They sadly broke up, but they're still best friends. I hate when I like it and I don't like it. I mean, it's like, oh, we broke up, but we're still friends. And then next thing you know, you go off for coffee and then you're having amazing sex. I'm like, oh, let's get back together. Why break up then? Or you can just go the friends with benefits route. We're not together, but what the fuck, You can't be friends if you're fucking. Just saying. It's either you're with them, or it's just like casual sex kind of things. Moving on. Alright, so next week, Trick Willie and Bully Ray team up for the very first time against Rich Holland and Ethan Page for their very first time. And we'll see what happens with all that. Like I said, I think we're going to see some tables. I don't even know if all the matches are going to be under ECW rules, because it's in the ECW arena. I'd like to see, I don't know if he's still doing, did he pass away? I don't know if he passed away, but Jim Molyneux, the legendary ECW referee. Maybe we'll see Todd Gordon. Maybe we'll have I would hope we get my good buddy who lives here in Brooklyn, the man himself, Joe Gertner, who I went to college with. I'm not lying about that, by the way. Maybe the Gertner, Well. If it isn't I, the quintessential stud muffin, Joel. My ladies are always fine because they listen to 90.9 Gertner. I hope he's there. I hope Gertner's there, whether it be backstage, in the crowd, somewhere. Maybe we'll get I doubt it, but we'll get, like, the Sandman, we'll get, Shane Douglas, you know, some of the Tommy Dreamer, maybe, even though he works for TNA. Well, I mean, he could be there, because, you know, Tommy's part of TNA, technically. I think Tommy will be there because of the NXT TNA partnership. Thinking of other people. Maybe Raven? Maybe, but... I mean, it's going to be an epic night at the ECW Arena, the 2300, almost said 2600, the 2300 Arena. Basically the same place, the Viking Hall, whatever you want to call it. Damn, that had to hurt. Cole hit collateral damage and almost messed up his knee. Ugh. Hasn't been that bad a match. But what are you going to do? Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we, like I said, Rhea Ripley comes in, tells them to blow the roof off the place. At the ECW Arena. There's a roof over that place? Well, we do know, if you've been there, that those bathrooms smell like, you know what? Dinky little fucking bingo hall. I've been inside that place a few times. And yes, I have been in the bathroom, because, you know, I gotta take a piss every once in a while. It's really... It smells like death. But it's revamped, you know, and everything. We've seen a lot of House of Glory shows in there, a lot of indie shows, House of Hardcore, thanks to Tommy Dreamer. Conventions were in that place now. It's basically the same place, just with a different name. Ooh! Cole just hit the heat-seeking missile. MJF's move, basically. Oh, he's really giving it to MJF. I'm surprised he was able to hit that move. He's still in a lot of pain, though. His ankle, his leg, he doesn't look good. I'm going to hear from Jericho, the new Ring of Honor World Champ, later on tonight. Hi, guys! Cole's looking for Panama City Sunrise, and no, he doesn't hit it. But he tries for a fruit roll-up. No, wait. Ah! Damn. He tried to roll him up, and Buddy Matthews then goes back on that right leg, the knee area, just like snapping it back, and he is really making Adam Cole's night not so fun. He's going to be needing a lot of ice. Now he's this is even worse. He's stepping on that messed up ankle of his. And the shin and the knee. Oh, he ain't going to be walking good tonight, my friends. Back to the hotel, back to his car. It's like, that wasn't very oozy. Uh-oh. Cole's grabbing his ankle, and Doc Sampson and Bryce Rensberger are checking Cole, and Cole's like, ah! You know, he is screaming in pain. I think they might have to stop the match. I think Cole... Bryce like, ah! Yelling at the fans. What are you yelling at the fans for? He's dead! No, he's not dead. I think Doc's trying to tell him, like, you know, we gotta go to the back. Oh, they're taking him to the back. Oh, no. He just came back a couple of weeks ago. And now Buddy Matthews is like, really, Adam? Really? He's like, you're just gonna run away? He's saying, Adam Cole, you're a fragile, brittle little man. Hey, kind of like CM Punk. I think he called him a little bitch or a pussy. Oh, you don't say that to Adam Cole. Now, Adam Cole's limping back to the ring. Match is gonna continue. Oh boy. Here we go! We got the Bears like brawl in the middle of the ring. Back! God almighty, Tony Schiavone! Oh. Hmm. I don't even think they ever fought when they were in NXT, NXT, basically. I don't think they ever fought. I think this is their first actual match. And Buddy Matthews is like, taking Cole to school. Going back to that leg, stomping on it. Cole's like, come on! Or Shinsuke, come on! Super kick! Super kick! Oh, he's going for the last shot. He's gonna hit it. Oh, his knee gave out. Oh, shit. Running V-trigger. Stomp. Oh, if he beats Cole. No. I mean, this is a pretty damn good match, but man, Buddy Matthews is just a machine in that ring. Taking Adam Cole basically to almost past his limit right now. Crazy. Alright, moving on. Where are we? Alright, so, then we see the Judgment Day. I didn't even notice them. Oh, actually, we do see that. So before we get to the tag team title match between Fraxium and Cedric Alexander and the young OG, Javon Evans, Cole just threw the towel at Buddy Matthews and then, like, hit all those kicks. Insecurity. Last shot right in the mouth. Shining Wizard, 1, 2, and oh. How does he not win with that? I know he hits it from the back, but this time he hit it from the front and got 2.9999999 Batman 5. I don't know. How did Buddy Matthews kick out of that? Goes to the Panama City Sunrise again and missed. And then Buddy Matthews buckle bomb. Stomp again. I think he won. Cole kicked out at 1. What the fuck? Yo, this really reminds me when Cole kicked out at 1. And now we see MJF looking on from his house. Or his mansion, I don't know where. Cole kicked out at 1. Reminded me from Best in the World 2000 and... I forgot what year that was. When he fought Kyle O'Reilly in that Hybrid Rules match where he got his front teeth knocked the fuck out. He kicked out at 1, and then he looked at Kyle O'Reilly, like, and then we see all the blood spewing out of his mouth. The fans went nuts, and that was the night that Adam Cole, his career was made. He became Adam Cole, baby, that night. I wish I had the DVD. I don't have it. It's on Cole's Ring of Honor DVDs if you want to see it. Last shot. Cole just won. Hard fought win by Adam fucking Cole, baby. But he paid a price for that. His leg is mush right now. Here we see Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts, like, okay. Oh man, I would love for Kyle O'Reilly to come back into the Undisputed Kingdom. Baby. Yeah, it's looking like he's walking pretty fine with that. Oh, it's story time! Story time? No, he didn't say it, but...
I know what you did, and I appreciate it. You reminded me who the hell the real Adam Cole is. And for that, buddy, I thank you.
We're gonna get a code of honor.
Great show of respect.
No, I smell Buddy Matthews beating his ass. Code of honor. Where's the beatdown? I smell it. I just do. Uh-oh. Lights go out. Uh-oh. Malachi and Brody King are going to be in the ring. I smell it. I knew this was gonna happen. I smell it. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh! The lights went out, and instead of Buddy Matt and then still Code of Honor, Malachi Black! They've had history in NXT. Shake hands, and now they part. Damn, Tommy End has a freaking tattoo on the side of his head. That is crazy as shit with the black paint as well. Oh man, I'd love to see Aleister Black or Malachi Black against Adam Cole in his second match of the 3. I'd love to see that. Feels like for the NXT title almost. All over again. Ugh. That was pretty damn epic. Alright. Now we have Private Party with Christopher Daniels in the back. I think Daniels is like telling them, like, I just want to remind you, if you guys lose to the Bucks, which will probably be the main event tonight, for the tag team titles, you lose, you are not a tag team anymore. And I think Private Party's winning the belts tonight. It's pretty much obvious. Unless there's a swerve, bro. That too. So we'll see what happens with that later on in the night. Probably the main event. Okay. Alright, so before we get to the main event, like I said, with Fraxium and Cedric Alexander and the young OG Javon Evans, we see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in the dreaded parking lot, that ever popular parking lot, and referees are, and we see Robbie E, Stevie Turner, and who was the other guy, person watching? I forgot. It was somebody else watching, the entrances and everything. It's like, oh, this is great, this and that. And then referee's like, hey, we gotta go to the parking lot. So we run to the parking lot, and we see Liv and Raquel with pipes. Coming in, they're laughing, and then we see a blue car, and we go around it, and I'm like, oh no, did they just beat up Mommy Rhea Ripley 2-on-1? Yes, they did. They beat up Mommy Rhea Ripley so bad, she's busted wide open on the side of her face. So they take her out, and she's going to be out for an undisclosed amount of time because she has a fractured right orbital bone. Ow! So, I don't know that they've been teasing. There's some posters on the internet that at Survivor Series, we're going to get the Women's War Games match. Is going to be Team Mommy Rhea Ripley against Team Liv Morgan, which we're going to have Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and also it showed, well, it's not a real thing, but not a real poster, but Corey Jade and Roxy on Team Liv to take on Mommy Rhea Ripley, Delta, Stephanie Vacour, and Julia. Do I want to see that match? Yes. I don't know if they want to put Delta and Julia and Stephanie Vacour in that type of environment. Same thing for Roxy and Corey Jade, especially with Corey Jade coming back from injury. I don't know what they might do, but I do see Mommy Rhea Ripley coming back, probably with like an eye patch on her face or some type of thing to protect her eye. And that's going to be at War Games, and I think Mommy Rhea Ripley's team is going to win, or they're playing this out to WrestleMania 41, which I think is the dumbest idea ever, Hunter. And I think if she's out for Survivor Series, she's out for the rest of the year, Mommy Rhea Ripley's going to come back at the Royal Rumble, possibly win the Royal Rumble if it's not Charlotte, and then it will... Either one of them are going to win the Rumble now. I have a feeling. Or the Chamber. So, we'll see what happens with that. But I think we're going to see Mommy Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan for the final time, I hope in Hell in a Cell, at WrestleMania. That's the only way you can possibly end this feud besides a cage, which really won't help Mommy that much because you got Raquel on the outside, could possibly jump in the cage, slam the cage door, Dom jumping from the top of the cage and everything. Judgment Day around, Poppy Priest maybe showing up with the rest of the Judgment Day. It's gonna be chaos. It feels like, you know, the Judgment Day, Mommy Rhea Ripley, Poppy Priest thing is like a secondary Bloodline theme. Like what happened this year with the Bloodline. It keeps going and going and going and going. So we'll see what happens with all that when we get there. But damn, Mommy Rhea Ripley got fucked up. I hope she's okay, and hopefully she makes a speedy recovery and gets her revenge. Speaking of revenge, Adam Cole in the back still talking. More Adam Cole. Why not? I don't care if I get copyrighted over this.
Right back into the fire, just well, but let's address the elephant in the room. I'm talking to you, Max.
Max?
Because my ankle, it's clearly not what it used to be. I
Nope.
don't know if it'll ever be the same again, but Max, I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you for me shouting.
Adam Cole with the Undisputed Kingdom in the background.
I don't blame you for being a bad friend and never checking up on me when I was injured. But what I blame you for is pretending that me and you would ever work. Because guys like Adam Cole and MJF, they are meant to be enemies, not friends. Quit kidding yourself into thinking that you weren't going to betray me the first second that you got. And if you don't believe me, I don't even need to explain myself, because I'll give you these examples. In MJF's tenure here in AEW, look what he did to Wardlow. Look what he did to...
You say 10 years?
Look what he did to Danny Garcia.
Oh,
and
10 years.
I was going to be stupid enough to sit back and wait. You got another thing coming. Max, this ain't my first rodeo.
Who's the devil, by the way?
I tell you, you needed to be taught a lesson, a hard lesson. And what we did, it was rough. It was mean. Hell, maybe even it was a little extreme. But damn,
He said extreme.
It needed to happen. Because I give a damn about AEW.
Yes.
I care about the AEW locker room.
Yes.
I care about the AEW fans.
Yes.
I care about what this
I care about you!
is meant to be. And Max, you have never been a part of that team. And you never will be. So I swear to God, every fiber of my being, I am going to get my hands on you at Full Gear. Better yet, maybe we'll get our hands on Max at Full Gear. And when we do, when I do, I'll be happy to teach you another lesson. 1 down, 2 to go, Max.
That was great. That was just amazing. Loved it. That was a great promo. I think we're gonna get Adam Cole Baby versus MJF. That has to be a stipulation. Just can't do it one-on-one. Because they already had 2 matches. One went to a draw. The second one went to MJF. This is the 3rd match. So, Cole, basically it's 0-1-1. So, I think Cole is due. Cole's going to beat MJF at Full Gear. Whether it be a street fight, cage, whatever they do at Full Gear, Adam Cole is going to win. I just can't see Roddy, Matt Taven, and Michael Kanellis Bennett turning on Adam Cole and joining up with what should have been the original devil, the devil himself being MJF. I guess I could see it, but I don't want to see it. Adam Cole has to get his revenge after this. Then we get that. Kyle O'Reilly's out with Don Callis. I think he's trying to call out Ocean Spray, and you know Ocean Spray ain't gonna come out. But in any case, we move on with that. Alright, so let's get to the tag team titles real quick. So we have... Let me just check something, sorry. Anyway, so we have Fraxium. What is this? United Empire. Ah! Mark Davis is back. Ah, the United Empire. Reach for the sky, whoa! So Mark Davis is back after a year. I think he had a shoulder injury. They were IWGP Tag Team Champions. So, yeah, you ain't getting no hug. Come on, give me a hug. No. So, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if Mark Davis is actually cleared. He was here. Hey, that rhymes. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the tag team titles for NXT Tag Team titles. Ben Frazier and A-Kid taking on Cedric Alexander and Javon Evans. This was a great way to end the night. I love the sequence with Ben Frazier and Javon Evans. That was sick. It felt like Ricochet and Will Ospreay all over again. Two big-time high flyers going at it. You bring in A-Kid as well. Cedric, you know what he can do. So back and forth they went. We're going to step up. Gilmore Kata! Bang! On Axiom by Mr. Javon Evans. And then Wesley comes out, brawls with Javon Evans to the back, which sadly let Cedric all by himself. He hits the Michinoku driver after hitting the lumbar check. But not that it mattered because Fraxium get up. They hit Chasing the Dragon on Cedric 1, 2, 3 to retain the titles in just under 15 minutes. Still, match was great. 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. So, Mark Davis basically saying, we had a united empire, and then basically you destroyed it. And then Kyle Fletcher is basically threatening him. So there's going to come a day when you have to make a hard decision. And I've proven before that I have no problem cutting the past loose. Meaning he's done with Ocean Spray. He's pretty much going to be done with Mark Davis. So it's really no United Empire unless they bring back Jeff Cobb and the Great Okan. But we'll see what happens with that. And Kyle Fletcher will be taking on Commander this Saturday night from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And, by the way, live from Philly this Saturday night. So we got Crown Jewel in the afternoon and Collision at night. And possibly Game 6 of the World Series. And we got the Hangman, Adam Page, talking with Renee in the back. He's going to talk some cowboy shit. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so, Fraxium retained the tag team belts. Match was great, 3.25 out of 5. So then we go to the back. Wesley and Javon Evans continue their brawl in the back. Ava Rain's trying to stop all this. We can't hear what the fuck she's saying because Wesley and Javon are talking over her. And then Rob Van Dam, you suck. He comes in and says, I don't want to do next week. So I'm like, three-way dance? Possibly. Or maybe Rob Van Dam is a special guest referee for Wesley and Javon Evans. But I could probably smell a triple threat a mile away, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, that is it for NXT, and I gave NXT, I thought it was a pretty good show. What I give it? 7 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What you guys thought of NXT last night. In a comment down below, but don't leave, like I said, don't leave stupid comments, because they're going to get deleted, and you're going to get blocked. You don't like it? Too bad. And that's it. Alright guys, I'm out of here for right now. I might do my AEW review after that. Probably maybe late tomorrow night, I might talk about that whole thing with Vince McMahon is starting up a new wrestling company, but it's going to be like an independent wrestling promotion. I'm going to give my thoughts about that later, probably late tomorrow night, because I will not be around at all tomorrow, so, because I'll be I'll be in the city, so, working, and I got a Halloween party to go to, so, got that. But in any case, not that you guys care, anyway, so we got that, so I'll probably do that tomorrow, late tomorrow night, and then Friday we'll talk about TNA Ring of Honor for this week. and get you ready for SmackDown and Rampage. And also, I will do my Crown Jewel predictions, because it's on Saturday afternoon, so I'll be doing the predictions on Friday afternoon. And the card is pretty much finalized, so I don't have to put in an extra match. Alright, so we got all that, and now we see William Yuta looking like a zombie, and the bastard Pac, Claudio Castagnoli, and now the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley and the beautiful Marina Shafir. Looks like they're spilling out from, I don't know, they were like in a locker room or somewhere. Looks like they're gonna come out and talk to us next. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe they're gonna retort about what Orange Cassidy said earlier in the night. And that's it. Alright, let's quickly go to the World Series. Game 5. Garrett Cole versus Flaherty. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think the Yankees have just woken up. Because it is 4-0 in the second inning. And yeah, they took Flaherty out early. Because Bandit is in now. So, there's a good chance this is going 6 games. I said it before, and I said it again. I thought the Yankees, if the Yankees take 2 or 3 from the Dodgers at home, that it's gonna go to 6 games. So right now, they're packing their bags pretty much. They pretty much have their bags all packed. We're going back to Cali on Saturday night. And you know, I mean, no team has ever come back from 3-0 to win the World Series, but there have been, I think, a couple of teams that have come back to take it to a Game 6, and the Yankees are going to pretty much do it, unless the Dodgers come way back. The Dodgers miraculously win this game, which I don't think they will, because right now, the Dodgers bullpen looks like shit right now. They got taxed last night, except for the top 2 guys. Kopech and the other guy. But right now, their middle relief and long relief are just, they're not looking great at all. 4-0 Yankees. I bet you nothing Stanton and Judgy Wudgy hit a home run. I bet you nothing. I mean, Soto's already up and it's already the second inning. The Yankees have just woken up, ladies and gentlemen. They woke up at the right time. Verdugo's at second. He was on first, and now he's on second. Oh, Yankee fans are loving it right now. And Dodger fans are like, we might blow this fucking lead. And there's another fucking, almost another wild pitch, which made Verdugo run on second, but almost went on a third, but Soto just walked. Yup. Judgy Wudgy wakes up. I told you he was going to wake up. 403-foot dick shot. Now, no, was that a solo home run? Probably was. And then Stanton probably hit another one. I don't know. Well, that at least is one of the runs for the Yankees. I just knew it because he almost hit one out last night. So he's seeing the ball better because he's not swinging at garbage pitches out the zone and everything. So Judgy Wudgy, made some adjustments like the Yankees did last night. And yeah. So this is not a good night. Last night was not good for the Dodgers, losing 11-4, and now down again 4-0. Oy oy oy. See if Judgy Wudgy hits another one. The way he's looking at the ball right now, he can hit 5 in them tonight. Holy crap! But man, I knew this was coming. I saw this coming. That was a borderline strike. But yeah, Bandit came in for Flaherty, and Flaherty didn't have it from the get-go. He was up at least 4 runs. Gave up the home. I think he gave up the home run to Judgy Wudgy. Vic DiMatteo's a happy man right now. Issa's a happy woman right now because she's a Yankee fan. No wonder she didn't stream tonight because she's watching the game because she's so superstitious. Oh, it worked last night. I didn't do a stream last night, so I'm not going to do it tonight. Well, she has to do Crown Jewel because the game's at 8, so. But it'll be game 6, so. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to watch the rest of this show, the World Series. I think the Yankees are going to win this game unless the Dodgers miraculously come back in it. I don't think they will, but if the Yankees get up to like a 7-0 lead, this game is pretty much over. There's another fucking pass ball, even though it's ball 4. Bases loaded, I think for Chisholm, if they kept the same lineup, or Stanton. That was just a mix-up. Holy crap. I don't even know who's... I don't even know who's the catcher for the Dodgers. They can't fucking catch. Yeah, Jazz Chisholm. Yeah, they had the same basic lineup from last night. Chisholm has 5 grand slams in his career. Probably hit another one knowing them. Well... Looks like Dodgers, my original prediction, Dodgers in 6, may come to fruition because we got Yamamoto on the mound Saturday night, and then all hands on deck for both teams Sunday, as Chisholm, I don't know why he's slid into first base in the 2nd fucking inning, trying to beat out the throw, but I mean, it is what it is. Oh, Volpe got another couple RBIs. Verdugo, another one. Yeah, they knocked out Flaherty, who didn't even have it. Well, it's still got a long way to go. Hopefully the Dodgers can start chipping away at Garrett Cole. And then somehow, the bullpen starts shutting them down. But I think we're going back to Cali. Game 6 on Saturday night. And Game 7... if necessary, Sunday night on Fox, right after football. Not that the Niners play, but, Alright, we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright, the Death Riders, Blackpool Cup Club are in the ring. That's that. Alright, I'm going to go watch the rest of the night's festivities. I'm going to have my sensible dinner. And then probably, I might be back later with your Dynamite review. And I'm going to go to bed, and then that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! And that's pretty much it. Enjoy the night, everybody, and until next time, peace.